Hi, in this BitMEX tutorial I'll tell you everything you need to know about BitMEX account security. The information in this video has been fact-checked with BitMEX stuff, so you can trust it. I'll talk about two-factor authentication, SIM swaps, password resets, using your real name, misspelling it, recovering the account with a fake name and with no email access, why you may need to verify your identity with BitMEX, why you should use the time-based one-time passwords on more than one device, about YubiKeys and some other security features. Please give me thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and have a look at the discount links in the description below, which will save you some money. So you should always have two-factor authentication enabled. If you can't be bothered with the time-based authentication, you can use the YubiKey, which is essentially effortless. You just touch it. It makes login and withdrawal way more secure. Lists of matching logins and passwords circulate in the web. If you reuse them, you might be on the hook. Even if the attacker can't withdraw from your account without email confirmation, he may market sell all in on some illiquid contract like EOS with pathetic daily volume of 39 Bitcoin. He can go short on his account, set some low bids, and use your account to clear the order book and hit his bid. Then he can trigger some stops by that, and his account will have some more very low price bids. If you don't have two-factor authentication, someone can SIM swap your email account, and then having access to your email, he can do whatever he wants with your account, including withdrawal. Now, SIM swap and password reset doesn't reset your two-factor authentication, and it doesn't reset the PGP encryption. So with all this, he will need access to your keys, or he will need to contact BitMEX support and verify identity to have that disabled. So you are reasonably safe if you lose access to just your email and not lose access to two-factor authentication or PGP. Check your email security. Make sure your email cannot be recovered with your phone, for example, via the SMS. Check your recovery email if you have one, and make sure it is secure. Your email access is often as secure as your recovery email. So don't consider your email secure if your recovery email can be recovered with your phone number, because someone SIM swaps your recovery email and then uses your recovery email to recover your main email. And if you have reused your password on your recovery email, your main email is not secure as well. Consider using emails based in Switzerland and encrypted, just like ProtonMail. It is less likely that your email provider is spying on you, and less likely that your data will be public at some point. There are different laws and rules in Switzerland about spying on customers and retaining data, so Switzerland is more privacy friendly. The best practice is probably to use your real name when you are setting up a BitMEX account. Of course, if you're not a criminal and not hiding anything. If you don't want your name to automatically hit a match on some other big list, rather than using name Mickey Mouse, maybe you could use Johnny rather than John, Jamie rather than James as your first name, Ollie rather than Oliver. Maybe you may want to misspell your surname on purpose. You're more likely to recover your account with a misspelling rather than with a completely different name. And it's just not just recovery, it's also verifying identity for some other reasons. It is possible to recover an account with a fake name. The process is lengthy, and for safety of BitMEX customers, it's best not to disclose the process. It is possible to freeze and recover the account if you no longer have access to the email, for example, in the event of a SIM swap. Don't share too much information about your BitMEX activity, like withdrawals, login IPs, trades, the name you have used for registration. The attacker can use this information to verify his identity as yourself with a completely different name. It's less likely, but just don't share it. Why you may need to verify your identity: if you've lost access to the account, lost access to two-factor authentication, if you have some suspicious activity, and by suspicious I mean any suspicious activity, suspension of the account due to hack, etc. What should you know about two-factor authentication? So this security center on BitMEX is the helpful page. The most common one is the time-based one-time password from Google or Authy. You can and you should have it on more than one device. Lost access to the two-factor authentication is a big problem. It can be due to lost phone, tragic boating accident like Fluffy Pony, changing phones and forgetting about the authenticator. You may need to verify your identity to disable it. If you have it just on one device, disable it and then scan the code on 2 more devices before confirming. So this code here you scan to confirm the two-factor authentication. So just don't confirm it before you scan it on a few devices, and then you can confirm it. Do you have a phone with a broken screen? Maybe you can encrypt it and use it as a secure two-factor authentication vault. YubiKey hardware key, they look like this. The tiny nano one is really convenient, and it's just around $40. Rather than opening an application on your phone and typing in the key, you can just touch the key. That's way quicker. The PGP email encryption, it's easy to set up with ProtonMail, but pain in the bum with Gmail. Consider it near impossible for a non-tech savvy person on Gmail. What does it solve? So nobody will intercept your emails. Technically, emails between BitMEX and yourself can be intercepted and read. Safe session duration, it's this setting here. By default, you are logged in for 10 minutes. You can toggle it to change it to 30 days. Now, IP-based access restriction, it closes all your sessions if you log in from the new IP. You can have it on if you don't trade on your phone, which changes IP frequently. Useful if you have 30-day login session and use different computers. Imagine leaving your BitMEX open, let's say at work for the weekend, and coming back on Monday to see some heavy gambling and liquidation on your account. So that's all I had to say. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have a look at the discount links below. If you register a new account with the links which I've provided in my description, you will have some fee discounts. Thanks for watching.